17 years, the family of Carol Williams they have received justice. This after her killer has officially been convicted of shooting her back in 2011. Gabrielle Hernandez talked with the Attorney General's office about the efforts to reopen and now close this cold case.
Carol is finally getting justice for what happened to her.
Here in the small town of New Cambria, there aren't very many people who still live here that remember the night Carol Williams was murdered.
The homicide originally occurred in 2011, and it was originally charged. The defendant was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. However, at the time, the prosecutors didn't believe that they had enough to move forward, and so that case was ultimately dismissed.
The case had gone cold for years.
A former inmate in federal custody came forward.
Until 2016, when a cellmate of Stephen Couch Jr.'s came forward.
Well, he had been in federal custody on a semi-related charge. It was for felon in possession of a firearm, and that was the firearm used in the homicide. And it was while he was in federal custody on that conviction that he talked to a cellmate.
The KBI reopened the case, and charges against Couch were brought by the Attorney General's office in August of 2022.
When you have a cold case like this, and you're able to come back 14 years later and get a conviction, it's really important to the families. The victims' parents are no longer alive, and so I think it means a lot to the remaining family members to see that Carol is finally getting justice for what happened to her.
Sentencing is set for July 10th in Saline County District Court. Couch faces a life sentence with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
It shows that, it's never too late.
In Saline County, Gabriela Hernandez, 12 News.
Today, a state